Oh! Cool. That was a great thing to have happen. I really liked that. I fell in the water and lost the stuff that I had. Apparently I was out of stamina when I went to jump. God, that sucks. Well, I guess I'm gonna play the last little bit here before we switch games. It's just gonna be fucking catch-up now. Just gonna have to play catch-up, which sucks. Most of my drones are probably shut down because of the time that I lost. Somehow that one was still on. Bet everybody needs food. Yep, these guys are like, oh my god. That is just about the worst thing. My chickens are in ruins. And I blame Mediacom. Wow, you got enough food there, you guys? God, that sucks a lot. Onions. Yeah, I still would really like to pick up No Man's Sky. Oh jeez, come back. I would really like to pick it up, but I have the same problem where it's like, when am I gonna play this? Sorry guys, I mostly need these. No more than 15. Yeah, I mean, everything I've seen, I can tell it's really not like. We'll say it's not 100% polished, but I really don't expect it to be. I just want to go on space adventures. Wait, why are you shooting out so much food? Why are you doing that? They don't need that much. What's wrong with you? Multiplayer is a good addition, yeah. They don't need that much food, game. What if I take one away? Will you stop? What if I take the rest of them away? Will you stop? Oh my god. It just wouldn't stop. They don't need all these carrots. Yeah, I mean, like, there's been a lot of new stuff that's been added that all sounds really, really cool. It just also sounds like maybe it's still pretty decently kind of occasionally buggy. And I don't know that I really want to sign up to play a game that's got, like, a greater than double-digit number of pretty obvious bugs. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing on my part. I would like to see those things fixed. Yeah. I would hope that they're focusing on the fixes now that they've released that big update. Which I'm sure that they've been working on for a decently long time. Because it's kind of been a huge point of contention amongst the people who play that game. Is like, why? Oh my god, you're out of hen-hens? Oh my god. Oh, this is just the worst. Wait, were you on... Was this feeder set to medium? No, it's set to slow. I put 40 chickens in that thing. No, it doesn't matter. You know what? Doesn't matter. It's fine. You guys need strawberries. You guys need mangoes. 60 and 100. Yeah, I don't even know if necessarily... I mean, like, I think that they were still fixing stuff. It just wasn't very much. It wasn't what people wanted. And, like, they added some updates prior to... Like, there have been some other things that they put out, actually. Like, base building got added prior to the multiplayer patch that just came out. And stuff like that, but... Yeah, sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna take all these. These are just mine now. I don't really need you to grab those. I appreciate the effort, though. Like, there's been some stuff that they've been incrementally improving over time. But Master, why? You said it yourself. I am the master. Alright, at least none of these other auto feeders are bugging out and perpetually feeding stuff as I add new things. Oh, you guys definitely have enough phase lemons. Look at how many phase lemons they have. Yeah, the auto feeders definitely broke for a hot second just now. Okay, so they're good, and they're good. You guys have some poop for me, obviously. That's just bound to happen. You guys have some for me. This is really not how I wanted to end this. This kind of sucks a lot. My goal really was to mess around with that pink, oh gosh, you guys need food. You're starving. By food, I mean ash, but it's pretty much the same thing. I feel like I'm missing a plort from one of you, but we'll talk about it later. It's probably because there's nothing left in there. And that's my fault, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, I have a buddy who has it and has been playing it a lot lately since the update dropped, and there's a bunch of new additions to the freighters that you can have. And he has a freighter, and he said that he built a storage container in a wall, and then he immediately proceeded to fall out of the ship, and his body just like floated through space and died, and then he couldn't go back to his body and get the stuff that was on him because it was just out in space, even though he died on his ship. So there was no restore point. He just died out there, and his shit was gone. So I think that there's still some pretty big stuff that can go wrong with it right now, which sucks. But to be fair, he did just build a container on the wall, and it was pretty obvious that there was a big-ass hole in the wall when he built it, and he just kind of did it anyway. So I kind of still partially blame him for that. I feel like he's at least a little bit at fault, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's just kind of a sucky thing to hear that it can happen, you know? Oh, I forgot I needed to get them more Q berries because they don't have enough yet. The being in space part kind of becomes a really important thing in like what we'll call the mid to late game. You kind of just start to have to be in space a lot. Like, exploring planets basically only gets you so far. Okay, that's like... I'm like mostly caught up now. Oh my god. Really? I don't have a chicken explosion to deal with out here? I thought for sure I would have a chicken explosion. I do have 2 old-ass roosters I need to take care of. Yeah, that's the thing for me too. That's exactly what it is for me as well. No, like I said, I get what you're saying, Shayla, but what I'm telling you is that there is a certain part that you will get to in that game where you cannot do enough stuff by just yourself. When I was talking about that freighter, you will need a freighter at a certain point in that game, which means you will spend time at that freighter. You will dock your ships in that freighter, and like that is where you will go to and come from when it comes to planet stuff. That's just the way that works. So, let's see. How do I want to do this? Varying levels of playstyles? Right, but, I mean, how many of those players would you consider to be competent? We'll go with that, because I think that that's the nicest way to say it. What do I want to do with this? How do I want to play with this? What's my end game here? What's the goal? Their fun is wrong. No. Their fun is their fun. I just would argue that maybe their fun doesn't see some facets of the game as well. So. I'm just talking about, like, eventually, if you're scaling the way the game anticipates you to scale, and not kind of doing your own thing, following, like, the formula of the game, we could call it, like the intended playstyle, there's certain things that you're going to experience that they may or may not be experiencing because they have a different playstyle. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I know. I'm not upset. Happy National Friendship Day? Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? Is that for real? I'm trying to figure out how I want to use this pink thing. Can I? Well, I guess another idea would be yes. Oh, wow. Interesting. I did not know. I had no idea. So my thought here... Can all be friends together. Thank goodness. Alright, my thought here is if I build... This gadget is installed permanently until demolished. Fuck. Alright, well, I'm just gonna make it match then. Fuck it. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, so I'm just gonna make it match because otherwise my brain will have a headache. And I really can't have that. I'm just gonna put it right here. And I'm gonna put install. And then we're gonna go back. And this is where I wanted my other teleporter, so let's put it... fuck it. Yeah, let's put it back here. Fuck it. Right here. Boom. It's installed. So, what does it do, though? It doesn't even have an E? Just demolish. Don't know if it's technically Friendship Day. So now, can I change my drone programming? Can I change the destination? No. Outside plots would cover it, though. I think so, yeah. I think it's a quick transport. Dun 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 bum bum ba-da-dum dum 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 da-da-dum. So like for example, I need like 20 more heartbeats. So if I go here, I don't even know if it necessarily immediately shoots out the other side. Oh my god, they did it again. Drones, please. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take 40 with me to feed my poor fire slimes. So if I just do like this. Now I'm gonna be honest. I could see a minimal use for this. Feel like I can see a minimal use for that. If I could tell my drones to put shit in it, I think we'd be in business. There you guys go. I think I might have buried your toy. I did. I mean, like, either that, or it could also be for, like, I don't know, I'm having a hard time coming up with a great use for it right now. See, I think of it as more like, like, it can hold a lot of stuff, right? Like, it's kind of like a mini silo. So, like, I could come down here. This is what I think of it as. If I've got collectors set up down here, and they're just collecting their life away, and I fill this bad boy up. Yeah, like, it's got a ton of space. So I think of it as like a quick remote repository, right? Where it's like you can Yeah, kind of like a silo transfer where I can like load this thing up. And then I can just have quick access to heartbeats right next to where they need to go, because it's like one of the things that I have a ton of. And so instead of always having to teleport down here in order to get the stuff that I need, I can just go to this thing. Might even hold more than a silo. Yeah, so like you can just load it up with like a mini silo's worth of space, or like a mini silo's worth of stuff here, which, as you can see, I'm very interested in doing because I've got way too many of these freaking heartbeats. And then you can just, it's like a feeding trough almost, right? Where when I see that they need it, I just quick grab some out of this thing. Instead of having to teleport down here, grab them directly from the silo. So I feel like I would use this for all of my high-density pens, all my high-density corrals. Could have this. You know what I mean? There you go. It's full. It's got 300. And now it just sits there. It doesn't even spit them out on the other side. It just sits there and holds them, which is, like, pretty great. Just gonna fix the... Oh my god. They put more than 50 in this thing? What are you guys doing? How did you even do that? So yeah, I think that maybe the use is a little marginal, to say the least. Especially if you already have teleporters. Oops. If you already have teleporters, I don't fully know exactly what you're going to do with one of those. But I think that they're still kind of useful. Sorry, let me just finish wrapping up my my fucking... Oh, I got an extra one of these? Finish wrapping up some of my shit here from screwing up and getting myself killed. We're gonna switch over to Tales of Graces. Regarding silos and drones, yeah. Hit me up. Hit me with it. More cargo than there is space in the silo. It'll overfill if you can't do it yourself. If they get another loaded cargo, they will start filling a new empty slot. Right. I assumed that's how it's working. It just triggers me. Also, how are they getting a stack of 50? That's the thing that's more upsetting. Do I need a safe space? No. No, I'm fixing it. See, like, I would build one of those for these Q-berries, too. You guys are here for me? Oh my gosh. I feel so loved. Seriously, though, what is happening with this? There. I got those sorted. I'm pretty sure my poor hunter slimes are starving. They may have even wasted away at this point. Oh, a couple of those puddle plorts just got away from me. Just got away from me. I think I've pretty quickly recovered from that disaster, though. Honestly, like things seem to be in motion. The squeaky noises, yeah. Things seem to be pretty well in motion around town right now. So I'm just gonna burn these. They weren't maxed out anyway, so that was worth it. What did that Roostro just... Did he just... Oh my god. The chicken explosion happened. The chicken explosion happened. Oh, we've got Roostros. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come here, chickens of the chicken explosion. Rest assured, I will take care of you, your master. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom. 1. What? What are all these Roostros doing in here? One. Boy, I've got enough of those, don't I? About damn time, I'd say. You know what? I've made the poor hunter slimes suffer for long enough. Today they have a feast. Today they have a feast. Hunter slimes, I'm so sorry. Here you guys go. Want more? 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 I have so many to give. You can have that too. Okay. Yeah, good. 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 Okay, I think I'm pretty much back to neutral. It took me an actual entire day to get everything pretty much wrapped back up, but I feel like we're pretty much back at neutral now. Still don't have any upgrades. Where are all those things that I've been getting though? Are those over here? Like the googly eyes and shit? Is that in here? No. Is it research? Okay, yeah, taming bell I want. Sure. Yeah, clip on. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. 9,000? So are they curios? They sure are. So wait, I have to make them one at a time? I have to make them one at a time? I need 25 deep brine. You don't actually know how it works yet? Classic. Classic Chayla. So, can I just, like, make one? Yeah, you could just make these taming bells and leave them out in the wild, and then I'm the streamer. Does that give me some like implied, implicit betterness in this category? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I never got to place my pumps. I never went and placed my pumps. God damn it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. Alright, well, that's gonna be it. I gotta stop. I don't even know that I actually made any progress today. Holy shit. I found more treasure pods, but I feel like ultimately my efforts were futile when I died. That sucked. I can't believe I jumped off the edge like that without any stamina.